So on this video, I'm showing us how our precast looks after 25 days of doing our institute. Like I said to us, there are two types of precast. That is manhole. There's one they call the institute, and there is one they call the uh, there is institute and there is precast. Sorry, there is institute and there is precast. So precast is the one you do on the side like this, right? So these ones are called precast, and then the institute are the ones you build inside the hole. You build an institute inside the hole. So we did this one for about 21 days. So they are dried and very strong. Now they are good to go. They are all good to go. So the first picture or the first video I showed was the video of the cover, how it looked like after you might have put it down inside the ground, then how it is. So this is a complete and a perfect picture of how it looks like. So this is the cover of the manhole. This is how it looks like after installation. So this is very heavy. I can't even raise it up. I can't raise it up. Yeah, it's very heavy. So, and again, we need something like a crane to carry it from this place to where it will be installed. Now you may want to ask, why all these holes? Why all these holes beneath it? So the holes is for our fiber, to put our fiber cable and our dot, then with every other cables. Yeah, so this is how it looks like. So now this is very dried and extremely strong. It's dried and strong. So if you want to build some other, we still have the boards to use in creating some. Now you may want to ask, what about the holes? What have happened to the holes? Is it water? No, it is not water that have closed the hole. Now we have successfully installed our dot inside. So the dot now is inside the ground, and we have covered it. So these are, as you can see, these are the covers of the precast that we have done. Yeah, but we did some institute in some other places, and the institute is cheaper. It's cheaper and is best. Is best. That is all. Yeah, these are also all this ground here you see are places whereby our dot have successfully passed. Like here, all of all these places, our dot have passed through the ground, and we have closed the ground. So when they're shooting and we want to know where the issue is coming from, we will not have to open the ground again. So there's something we call an OTD. So that one is what you use to know where the issue is. Now we've also closed this one again. This was where we transport. Look at the other part. Now let me show you what an institute looks like. Sorry for the noise, I'm currently on site. Yeah. Let me show to us what an institute looks like. As we can see here, this manhole was built inside the ground. So yeah, everything was done here. So there was no need of us building it somewhere else and then coming to put it inside here. So everything was built here, and look at how neat it's looking. It's looking so neat. It's looking so neat. Look at how neat it is looking. Now here is our dot. This is our dot, right? So this dot that you and I are seeing is what we'll put inside this institute. Please do well to like, do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and do well to comment. It will really go a long way to helping me, yeah, promote the channel. So this is institute. As we can see, this was where they did some of the mixing, and then everything came to this place. So this is a fiber manhole, a fiber manhole. This is what it looks like. So all this hole you are also seeing here is for our dot cables. Yeah, they are actually for our dot cables. So I'll also show you another manhole, because it's a big project. It's a big project. It's not just one place. And then also this one covered here. Yeah, this is where we trust bore. Like this manhole, this is precast. This is not institute. Yeah, it wasn't dug. It wasn't created here. Yeah, as you can also see, the extreme end of it, you will see that there is sand. That is where we truss bore. So what is truss boring? Truss boring is a situation whereby you dig underneath the ground. Yes, you dig underneath the ground, because this is an express road. We cannot ask people not to pass and go to their houses or their place of work because we want to make a hole or want to just dig a hole. But so we use a machine, a truss boring machine, to dig the hole beneath the ground. Yes, beneath the ground to the other side of the road. Now this will take me to this place also. Okay, as you can see, well, this is NMH, new manhole. So this is the 114th manhole we have dug, or we have provided. So it's a big one. So we have a whole lot of place to put our manhole. Then what are we doing? You may want to ask, all this manhole, all this truss boring, what are they really meant for? Now we tell you what they are meant for. We are doing fiber to the home. That is FTTH. FTTH, fiber to the home. Now all of this ground, all of this place were opened up, and then after we successfully put our dot pipe, and then the next thing we did was to cover them up. Yeah, this is another manhole. This is another manhole. You see, this is another manhole, as you can see. So look at it again from the wall side. New manhole. This is the 409th manhole that was dug. So now now another use of this manhole is this. When you're trying to connect a 1 kilometer cable or dot or fiber, as the case may be, you may not be able to successfully do that long cabling and all. You may want to break some. So that manhole is like a junction box that houses everything you do. Yes, before you get to the main mast. We are doing fiber to the home. That is FTTH. Yeah. So we wanna send network to various estates, more than 30 estates here. Yeah, they have successfully subscribed for this, and that is why we are doing this, to make sure that our customers and our clients are satisfied by the end of the day. Yeah, look at this is another hole that was dug. So many of the time, not many, we always do 1 meter depth, because something may happen and they want to clear the road, they want to do something, so that they will not have to tamper with our dot cable, with our fiber on the ground. Yeah, so this is another one. As you can see, this one, as you can see now, there is a dot inside the ground, 2 dots. Now the next thing that will happen, we'll use another machine to send the fiber inside the cable, inside the dot. Yeah. So yeah, we also truss bore here. Look at the extreme part of the road. Okay, now let me just go straight up so that you can see. And please do well to subscribe to this channel. Please do well to subscribe to this channel. Yeah, do well to subscribe to this channel, please, I beg you. Yeah, so this is where we truss board. So this is the other part of the road. right? So this is the other part of the road. Yeah. So for this one now, we are yet to connect our dot to this place because our dot must come here. Yeah, our dot must come. Then this is the cover. Yeah, this is what we use to close, like a closure. Yeah, for this. So that is all for now that we have done thus far. Yeah, I will really be showing you more of the videos as we proceed on this field assignment. So once again, please do well to subscribe to this channel. Do well to subscribe. Do well to like. Do well to comment. So we are actually, you may be hearing a whole lot of noise here. We are out. We're doing a field job. So it's not. This is not the day that I'll do a video. Yeah, an in-house video, but we're coming out of the field today to work. So this channel is not just all about CCTV. Yeah, it cut across every other aspect of security. Now you also see us someday showing us how we can successfully install a DSTV in our house, seeing how we can do an intercom. Yeah, also on this channel we'll be showing us how we can successfully do an automated gate. Yeah, much more than an automated gate, a smart lock, which happens to be a card code, a key that uses card code, fingerprint, and facial recognition. So, and now the main catch of this is the part of us trying to let the people know how they can, watch how they can do a fiber to the home. And then there's one very extremely important part of the fiber, which happens to be the slicing of fiber. Yeah, I know many people find that difficult and twisted to understand, but just stay with me on this channel. I'll bring you to the light of that, and it's something that anyone and everyone can do. Yeah, I am also, lastly, before I go on this channel, okay, before then, so this is an existing manhole. Yeah, this is an existing manhole. This is what it looks like. So on this, we're trying to check to see if the cables are okay. So this is called a closure. Yeah, I think I've said that before, but let me say it again. This is called a closure. So on this, it links and it connects fiber cables from different points. Yeah, it links and it connects fiber cables from different points. So that is how it looks. It's very fragile. It's very, very, very fragile. So on a summary of all this, so I'm looking at going to secondary schools. Yeah, going to secondary school, especially the students that are in SS3, that are in their final year, teaching them some of these skills that I've learned. Yes, so that after school they will not just be roaming around the streets having no skill. Yeah, having nothing to do. The goal is to empower them, to equip them with knowledge, so that after school they can also fend for themselves. They will not have to go to the higher institution, and depending on the parent. It's good to depend on one's parent though, yeah, but then at the other part of it, it's also good to be independent. It's also good to have a skill. So that skill that you have, that is what will make rooms for you. Even while in school, you can be schooling, and even you can be schooling and earning at the same time, right? So it doesn't mean that because you are in school you shouldn't learn or acquire a skill. So I'm looking at going to some secondary schools and having an understanding with their proprietor, the school owners, letting them know how I can transfer my little knowledge that I have to the student. And I tell you what, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. I will be needing materials. I'll be needing men to join me on that assignment. Yes, please just do well to subscribe on this YouTube channel. Yeah, do well to subscribe. Another goal of this channel is to educate the people. Knowledge is scarce. Yeah, people tend to hoard such kind of knowledge. They doesn't want to let it out to the people for them to know how they can better themselves. Yeah, but my aim here is to let even a common man know what security is all about. How that security is not that expensive. How that anyone can be a security technician. Yeah, you may not have to start running looking for who will do this for you. With the aid of this YouTube channel, you will successfully watch how every security stuff can be done. Like on a Sunday in my church, in my local church, I taught some pretty teenagers how they can install a CCTV on their home, at their home, in their place of work, anywhere, even in school. So the joy of this was that I took 2 cameras there, and I was able to successfully teach them from start to finish how they can install a CCTV, an analog camera. And guess what? I was happy. I'm telling you nothing but the truth. I was sincerely happy that that I was able to do that. Right? I was, because it's my only two way of giving back to the society. It's my only two way of saying thank you to God, thank you to my boss who has taught me these skills and who is still teaching me from afar. Yeah. So the students were able to install the CCTV camera. So you can check my previous video. There's a video I posted, was it yesterday or day before yesterday, yeah, on how the kids were able to do it. If you look at the video vividly, you will see that I was not just there alone. I was there with a colleague and then one of the teenagers, and it was like it's not a rocket science. It was like ABC, and they were happy. I was also happy. They were happy, and I was happy. You see, so there is so much we can do to make our country, wherever we come from, to be a better place. Yeah, they may not have the finance, the resources to pay, and then guess what? This was what also happened. Yeah, I one of the teacher reached out to me saying, "Hey, Mr. Victor, I think you can go all out to teaching the low-income earners about security. They may pay you, they may not pay you. I'm not really. They may pay you, they may not pay you. But for me, the truth is, I'm not really after the money per se. But I'm just passionate about transferring knowledge. That's me. I'm just passionate about transferring knowledge to the people. If that's my only two way of contributing to the society, I think it's a good one, and it's a big one. So I want you all to join me on this task. I want you all to join me on this mandate, and make it a success. Make it a success. Thank you so much. Thank you for everyone that have, connected during this live video. For everyone that we subscribe. For everyone that we like, for everyone that have liked this video, I say thank you so much. And again, I'll pray. I will say, may the good Lord bless you and cause His grace to abound towards you, that you, having all sufficiency in all things, that you may abound even unto every good work. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Looking forward to doing more videos with you. Looking forward for your partnership. And I know, thank you so much. Yeah, I do appreciate. So we have come to the end of today's video. Thank you so much. Bye. Yeah, bye.